Flying a kite. Flying a kite.
Right, what are you doing? Why are you
taking pictures? Just of the marked vehicles.
Why?
It's just like a thing I've got, photography and that. It's like what I do.
Have you had permission to take pictures at the police station?
Permission?
Yeah.
I don't need permission.
You need permission to take pictures at the
Don't.
police station. Yes, you do.
I don't.
You do, I'm telling you, you do.
Don't.
What's the reason you're taking the registration plates down, Blue?
I'm not taking registration plates down.
Recording it, aren't you?
I'm just doing a documentary for like YouTube and stuff.
Okay. What's your name, fella?
I don't give out my details, mate.
Well, then you don't take pictures at a police station.
I do. I'm allowed to. It's perfectly lawful.
No, it's not.
What law is it against?
You are, because we need to know why you're taking pictures at police
What
station.
offence is it?
Security risk.
What offence is it though?
It's a security
You said
risk.
I'm not allowed. What offence is it?
Listen to what I'm saying.
All right.
It's a security risk.
But that's not
You're
against the
outside a
law.
police station taking pictures. We need to verify you and know who you are.
I'm just taking some pictures.
The officer immediately treats him as suspicious without asking meaningful questions. Her demand to verify him appears to be a power move rather than a lawful requirement. Official guidance has long made clear that police cannot demand ID simply because someone is filming in public. This suggests either a lack of knowledge or disregard for established rules. In either case, it reflects poorly on proper policing standards.
Taking some pictures. You don't need to verify me at all.
What I'm saying, and we're not being quite clear.
Excuse me, do you know the law?
Obviously, I know the law.
Obviously you don't, the way you're carrying on. You seriously saying that I have to give me details, I have to tell you what I'm doing. No, I don't.
Police station and it's a security risk.
Would you like to see some documentation saying that I do not have to give my details? I don't have to give it. Excuse me, could you honour your oath and tell the truth? Do I have to give my identification? I'll tell you if you answer that question. I'm not trying to be awkward, I'm trying to do things right. You were trying to be awkward. Right, do I have to give my details? Pardon?
What right thing are you doing?
I'm doing some pictures and footage for a documentary I'm doing on YouTube. A documentary on the police, obviously.
Why do you need the registrations of marked vehicles?
Who said I was getting registrations? I was taking pictures. Yeah, I'm not getting registrations, am I?
You'll be able to see them in there. So
you'll be able to see them on dash cams. You'll be able to see them on Google Maps.
Right, but I'm asking
so what
why
you on about?
Stand outside the police station taking pictures.
Because if I want footage for a police documentary,
ask for permission to come
I don't need permission. Do I?
Pictures outside the police station.
Right, we're gonna find your sergeant and find out why you think I need permission. Yes, it is. He will educate you. He will educate because I'm allowed to. Because I'm lawfully allowed to.
How do I know that? I don't know who you are.
Exactly. You don't know the law. You should know that. You should know I'm lawfully allowed to take pictures. You don't need to know who I am.
If you're lawfully allowed,
you do not need to know who I am.
The officer does not defend her actions by citing any specific legislation. She fails to mention a section of law that justifies her position. Instead, she becomes defensive, which suggests uncertainty. When officers truly have lawful authority, they typically explain the exact power they are relying on. Her reaction implies she may realize she lacks a solid legal foundation. Looking at the historical context makes this clearer. There was once a power under Section 44 of the Terrorism Act that allowed police to stop individuals without reasonable suspicion. This power was widely criticized for being misused, especially against photographers. In 2010, the European Court of Human Rights struck it down in the case of Gillen and Quinton v. United Kingdom. The court ruled that it violated Article 8, the right to respect for private life. That decision significantly limited such stop-and-search powers. The ruling happened many years ago, yet the officer's behavior appears to reflect a power that no longer exists. Attempting to rely on outdated authority highlights either a misunderstanding of current law or disregard for it. The situation underscores the importance of officers understanding the legal limits of their powers.
Do I?
Pictures outside the police station.
Right, we're gonna find your sergeant and find out why you think I need permission. Yes, it is. He will educate you. He will educate because I'm allowed to. Because I'm lawfully allowed to.
How do I know that? I don't know who you are.
Exactly. You don't know the law. You should know that. You should know I'm lawfully allowed to take pictures. You don't need to know who I am.
If you're lawfully allowed.
You do not need to know who I am.
Right, okay.
What's up? The sergeant coming down, is he? So I'm not allowed to take pictures of police cars without permission. I'll film you if I want to, that's another lawful right I've got.
Right, so.
I'm filming you being a fool.
Sergeant comes down.
Sergeant comes down. The sergeant will tell you what you do not know. Go back to school and learn the law, love.
Why do you need to go back to school? They don't teach you law in school.
Law school, have you ever heard of that, smarty pants?
Teach you law at university.
We'll go back to university, obviously you didn't go. You should be flipping burgers in
He
McDonald's.
becomes understandably frustrated after being accused of an offence that does not exist. The officer appears to overstep her common law limits and ignore proper procedures under Pace Code A. Despite this, she portrays him as the difficult one. The situation reflects a clear reversal of reality and responsibility.
Go back to school and learn the law, love.
Why do you need to go back to school? They don't teach you law in school.
Law school, have you ever heard of that, smarty pants?
Teach you law at university.
We'll go back to university, obviously you didn't go. You should be flipping burgers in McDonald's.
I've already been. Stop filming.
No, I won't. What's your problem? Why are you giving me a hard time about filming the police station and taking pictures? Seriously? Are you like on your period or what? Eh? People like to see pictures of police cars and police stations. It's a documentary. I've got thousands and thousands of subscribers that like to watch this. For some reason, they just like to watch police stations. I can't think why. Right, I'm going to carry on taking pictures like I'm allowed to do. Okay. You might learn something today. Is this a sergeant?
No, it's not.
Right. What law am I breaking, sir? Could I get your collar number and your name? What's your name, sir?
That's the plan, can I?
It's your policy to give me your name. So go on, what's your collar number and your name, please? And your
You only
name?
need my collar number.
I don't. It's your policy, collar number, station you're based at, and your name. What's your name, please?
You know, forgot to wait.
And your name?
I need to get that.
What station are you based at?
Don't need to get that either.
Yes, you do. You'll be retrained and you'll find that out. Are you recording at the moment?
I am.
Yeah, good.
When asked for his details, the male officer provides only his shoulder number and nothing more. He withholds his name and station, offering the bare minimum required. This appears to be an example of malicious compliance. He fulfills the technical obligation to be identifiable, but avoids being fully transparent. By doing so, he makes the complaint process more difficult than it needs to be. Instead of openly identifying himself as a public servant, he creates unnecessary barriers. His behavior contrasts with his willingness to support his colleagues' questionable claims. He stands beside her while weak legal arguments about photography are presented. Yet when accountability is directed at him, he retreats into silence. This selective cooperation raises concerns about professionalism. Policing relies on transparency and public trust. Providing only minimal information while technically compliant undermines that trust. The interaction suggests defensiveness rather than confidence in lawful authority. It highlights how ego and frustration can replace openness and responsibility in tense encounters.
It's your policy to give your name, your number and your station.
What policy is that?
Your code of practice, pal. Look it up sometime.
The nature of your you being here today?
Documentary, I'm doing it for work. I've got documentation in my pocket showing that it's my job and I get paid for it.
Documentation?
Yeah, sure, mate.
Okay.
Just bear with me 1 second. This is my YouTube channel with my income on it and what I do with my documentaries. and go out and about. Is someone getting a sergeant, please? I'll ask you nicely, can I please just go about my business? I know, that's all I want to do. I don't want to fall out with anyone over it. I just want to take some pictures. I'll be on my way. Alright, I'm just saying, he needs to understand.
The officer is pulled aside by his colleague for a private conversation. In that moment, it becomes clear he is being corrected on the basics of the law. His teammate explains that the person filming is acting within his rights and has committed no offense. There is no legal requirement for authorization or identification in this situation. This is not a complex legal debate, but a straightforward clarification. While he had been asserting authority and supporting questionable demands, his colleague appears to recognize the lack of legal foundation. The correction highlights how mistaken his earlier stance was. After the conversation ends, the officer's assertive behavior quickly fades. There is no apology or acknowledgement of error. The shift suggests he backs down, not out of reflection, but because he no longer has internal support. The incident demonstrates how quickly a display of authority can collapse when it lacks legal backing. It also shows the importance of colleagues who are willing to intervene and correct misunderstandings before they escalate further.
Do you feel a bit silly now? Do you feel a bit daft? Check out YouTube tonight, or even tomorrow. Hey, you will do. You want to see this? Read the comments, Chuck. Read the comments. Yeah, no, it is embarrassing. You'll never be so embarrassed in your life.
As he walks away, he tells the officer she should feel embarrassed, reflecting the seriousness of the situation. The encounter shows a breakdown in professional standards, including citing laws that do not exist and demanding ID without lawful authority. When challenged, she avoids accountability. The sergeant's intervention confirms that her actions lacked legal basis and breached policy. The incident highlights the importance of officers properly understanding the law they enforce.
I know the law to a T, so tread carefully, pal. To a T. Better than most police people. Right. If I'm not being detained, I'm going to go. Am I being detained?
Okay.
Am I being detained?
No.
Right, see you later, PC Muppet. Thank you, sir, you've been reasonable. Can you teach him how it's done? Idiot. See you later, PC moron. Keep an eye out for yourself.